Welcome to the Cabin Fever Show. I'm a lifelong collector, yeah. Started back when I was 18 years old, and I got involved with doing watch repair with my grandparents, and I found that pocket watches were pretty much the coolest part of the industry. So I started collecting pocket watches. It soon turned into an obsession where I almost had to build a room big enough to hold all of the pocket watches that I have. So they're in safes, they're in safety deposit boxes, they're everywhere. But the joy of having the Cabin Fever Collector Show is that I can actually put them out on display and see them all in one place and get to see people's expressions. And we're talking about pieces that would normally be in a museum or in a very fine collection somewhere. So to get them out in the open, get them in the public, and people can actually pick them up and handle them, and they're just amazed. You know, they're holding a pocket watch that was running and being used when George Washington was our president. So we're going back to 1790, and it's still working, you know, thanks to a little bit of work that on my part. So that's just so rewarding to be able to see in my collection pieces that work and keep time. Started watchmaking at the age of 18, so I wasn't old enough to have a collection or to have any money to collect anything. But once I started fixing watches, I had a lot of them that people wouldn't pick up. They couldn't afford to pay me to repair them, so I ended up owning them. And the more I found in the collection, the more I enjoyed them, and the more found their way. They just find their way to my door, so I just keep adding to the collection, you know. Once in a while we sell one. They just don't make them like they used to, because nowadays everything is battery powered, and when it breaks down you throw it away and get another one. In my world, everything is old, so you just restore it, you make it work. So.
Last year you showed us pocket watches. Do you have anything?
Yeah, we've got a few of the complicated ones. I think I mentioned one last year which has a chime on it, so it tells you by cranking up a different section of the watch, it activates hammers, and the hammers ring a little steel rod that's built inside the pocket watch, and it chimes. So it'll ding a single ding for each hour, so you count how many single dings there are, and then it'll do a double ding, and that means quarter hours. So one double ding means it's quarter past, and then it'll count the single minutes after the quarter hour. So you add them all up and you'll know that it's 17 minutes past 2. So I can actually play it for you if you want to use that. So this one here, it says it's 6 minutes past 2. So I wind this part up. Two o'clock. Well, it's 5 minutes past 2. So it did 5. If it was quarter past or after that, it would have had a double ding. So this is a minute repeater, and it tells you exactly what time it is without lights. Middle of the night, you can just crank it up and you can tell what time it is. So that's one of the most collectible pieces you'll find on the market today.
How old is that?
This one's approximately 1890, maybe. I don't know if you can zoom in on that, but it's a very complicated watch. And these are the ones you usually find in museums. But all day people come in and they get to pick it up and hold it and check it out. So, and that's the best part about coming to our Cabin Fever Show.